I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, and then I took my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot and primed my lids, and then I took a flat top brush and carved out my brows. Now taking my Mercier translucent setting powder, I set that base. The first eyeshadow I went in with was Creamsicle from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette on my Morphe M433 brush. I just popped that in my crease and blended it out up towards my brow. The next eyeshadow shade that I went in with was Pukey from the same palette. I just followed the same place where I put in the previous color. Next, I took the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette in the color Zobo on the same M433 brush. I just focused this mainly in the crease and then went back and forth between the M433 and the MB23 and just blended it. Next, I took just a flat concealer brush in the MAC paint pot that I used earlier, and I carved out my lid. I wanted a flat base to put on a lid color that would make it pop. Now I took the color Calabar with that same brush and put it on my lid. I didn't like the color payoff, so I went in with my finger and just patted it on there. Next, I went ahead and started on my face. I used the Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm with my Becca 24-Hour Ultimate Coverage Foundation and the Morphe sponge and just blended that out everywhere on my face. Next, I did my concealer with the Tarte Shape Tape. I put it in a triangular pattern underneath my eyes to brighten them up. Then I took it where I have any redness or blemishes in other parts of my face that I wanted to highlight, and then I just blended that out with my beauty blender. Right here you can see where I put it on the tops of my eyebrows. I did that because the Soft Ochre paint pot was a little bit too yellow for my liking, so I wanted to bring it back down to more of a skin tone color. Once I had that blended out, I took that Mercier powder on my sponge and I patted that underneath my eyebrows to bake. And then I took my Younique sculpting stick in the color Light and put that underneath my cheekbones to blend out for a nice soft contour. Now I took my Wet n Wild bronzer and I bronzed up over that and on my forehead. I then baked underneath that contour on both sides of my face. I attempted to contour my nose with what was left on the brush, but went back to the sculpting stick to do so because I did not get the result I wanted. Then I took a powder brush and I wiped that bake off and then took some more powder and put that everywhere on my face. On a blush brush, I took the ColourPop Super Shock cheek color in between the sheets and put that on the high points of my cheekbones and the apples of them. Now I'm taking the L'Oreal Linear Intense Liquid Liner and attempting to do my eyeliner. As you can tell, that's a fail with a baby in your arms. I was just showing you the lashes I was going to use because then I forgot that I did not put on mascara. Then I took a NYX Très Jolie black liner, lined my waterline, and then popped on my lashes. I'm using Rain Lashes in the style Texas. I took a fluffier pencil brush with that creamsicle color and started smoking out my lower lash line. I then took Pukey and then Zobo again, and I just blended all of those together on the bottom. To finish this look off, I used the glossy lip called Curvy from the ColourPop and I Love Surrey collab. And that completes this look. Thank you guys